That wasn't going very well. And we have enough time to make one more crack at it. Don't do anything else. We're out. Drill. This is a stage that can be super swingy. Or we can get it first try. Which I guess is a kind of super swingy. Which get us out. It's a pretty big. Those are 5x5. They're pretty large. There's the. Where did we find the bricks at? See, this is a start. This is a nice start. I don't think I have any power-ups for the tower, though. Yeah, stop it. I know how to play the tower. There we go. This is a good start. This could be a gold for E1L1, which is not submittable as an IL, mind you. So the IL is all of E1. That's a gold. See, this is what we need. 30 seconds ahead out of first stage. Done. Got the power up. Drill time. Ugh, no! Come on. That's not where I dropped that. Is it over here? It is here. So I didn't even need to check the second one. Oh man, I'm so annoyed at that power up. Deciding it was going to refuse to behave. That cost me so much. Alright. Out. That was perfect the way it cradled that corner. Alright, just a shift. So if we take this out, that's 2. 3, 4, we do need 3. That, we're out. Save time. Not quite gold, but we save time still. Now how I'd like to do here, ideally, is to find a way to have a paint stripper. Just because I need that. Yeah, okay, so we have a paint stripper, so we don't want to upgrade this through the next stage if we can, which is actually incredibly unlikely to happen. That will go that long without upgrading it. It's not that one. It is this one. Being a little bit deliberate because I have very good reasons to want to keep the paint stripper. There we go. Alright, so we just need to find the drill. And then we crap. Just need to drop that and then do this and we're out of here. Unfortunately, I got stuck with those L's with no way to do them. But get another brick, we just need to find it. So we won't get gold. Should still save time though. time. A minute ahead, 3 stages in. See, these are the numbers we needed to start with the last run. I guess that's what you get for warming up a bit, right? So what is gonna hold us in here will be that. We needed to move that piece out so that that chain would actually continue, and we needed to do it quickly. So I did a little bit of a analysis of the situation. 1, 2, 3, and the 4th is all the way up there. I'm gonna rip this. It will actually help because we have to cover a lot of ground here. Okay, that should give me enough room to work with. Can't get that. I wanted it, can't get it. Too unique here. Get rid of that. To be honest, at this point, it's a mess. Do here is we're going to set these up and try to take care of everything that's left. One drop. We're out. Tower. First we gotta find it. Find it. Have to dispose of it. Go. That went pretty quick. We're not gonna goal, but we probably can still save time on this one. There we go. Time save. Not much, but it's time save. Alright, now we gotta run up against a goal. It's gonna depend on how Connect decides to go, and we'd like to carry a paint stripper into the Connect. That would save us a lot of time. So let's see here. Bring this over. Looks like I can't. This down, that'll help us. There we go. Is it the first one? It is not. Is it the second or third one? Second. And we would like to get this upgraded one more level if the game is going to be so kind. Pro tip, it's not. Time for Connect. We're just gonna start by peeling one layer. And then we gotta figure out where this should, yeah, that's exactly what I expected to happen. For it to be elevated like that. Now we're just burning stuff to burn stuff. Okay, let's see what pattern it is. One little corner, which is frustrating. Brick time. Where's the bricks at? Bring this up like that. Grab this, we're out. Nope. This one. There we go. Oh, we're gonna lose some time here, but probably only 5 or 10 seconds, hopefully. Hey Anthony, welcome in. You're having a good start to your weekend. I think you mistyped your emote. Or you lost a sub, one of the two. But welcome in. Thank you for the good luck. We just need to get... Let's get rid of that. Chip that out and we're... Nope. Dang it. There we go. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Drill. Ideally, you want to be either exploring two candidate drills at once, or you want to be actively working on digging the one out speculatively in case you found the right position. You don't just want to be sitting around waiting for the game to tell you if it's okay. Oh, it's 6-3. I want to save the power up at this point for sure. There's nothing we will be doing between now and the tower will be as difficult as the tower is going to be. Bring this down. Like that. Is that the end of this path? No. Still gotta go this way. Alright, so we're gonna ship that out. I think we're done. And we got the big bomb. I'm really happy for the big bomb. Okay, I thought we were about to lose that power up. We did get away without losing the power up, which is nice. So this need... Oh! Oh! Did you see that? We just blind bombed it. Love it. Love it. Nope, that's fine though. I'm gonna have to strike, but it's... I'm trying to get down here and grab that power up. I'm having some trouble getting in there. Right, so where are our bounds? Bounds are a little bit limited down here. I'm not trying to avoid taking another strike here. There we go. Oh, we lost a little time. No idea what that means. Well, it means that all I did to beat the level was I threw the bomb. And that cleared everything out. I didn't have to go clean anything up. I just threw the power up and the power up beat the level for me. That's what I mean. I threw the bomb down and I blindly beat the level. All skill, no luck. But we're ahead. We're 40-something seconds ahead. We just got through the gold gauntlet. The part of my splits where I'm running against gold segments. It's definitely going to be the hard thing to run against. Because if you saw, the level cleared while I was off in a completely different part of the level getting ready to farm power-ups. It just kind of happened. Which meant the bomb just did everything I needed the bomb to do. Is this it? This is not it. Okay, here we go. That one is not. It must be this one. So let's start setting up for it to be this one. Slow stagger front there. We can take advantage of this. Ship it away. Go like that. Nope, nope, nope. Let's get out of here. You weren't even supposed to be there today. Alright, 1-3. Brick time. Be nice to carry a power-up into the next tower as well. Even non-crystal towers benefit from power-ups. Crystal towers benefit from most, but non-crystals... Tower's always a good level to use power-ups on if you can find a way to do it. So we're going to take this, bring it over here. We drop there, we're out. Brick is the most interesting mini-game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because it's the only one that's not actually directly about you digging something out. It's about you gotta work around something, and it's the only stage that isn't just, oh, find something and dig it out. So that's the one that I think is the most inventive. Non-crystal towers, we like having a power-up, but we also don't need to go around and farm extra ones. We can just play with what we've got. But it would be nice if I got more blues lying around here. That's what I'm really locked on at the moment. Let's get this broken. Exactly how that I put in. Make sure that we get that cleaned up. Oh. Should get me out. There we go. That wasn't great. No. We should still save time on this split, but we're not gonna gold. Do that. There we go. Time save. But gotta get those while we have them. Save the power up for the next, or for the drill, because drill is asking us to do a bigger dig than multi is most of the time. Stages 5 and 6, that's not necessarily true. Check that out. We're out. We got 3 of them. We only needed 1. Alright, drill time. Gotta watch 2. 1, 2. It's here. Not bad. We'll definitely take finding a second. There we go, we're out. That was quick. Felt good. And we have a unique. Let's drop this here. We'll try to work a little bit further afield because we don't know exactly which way we're going to need to go yet. Looks like we will probably be doing the N64 controller pattern here. Chip this one out. That. We will get this going. What's that complaining about? We're almost done, but we are just that corner and we're done. That wasn't great. Shift. Alright. It's not valid, okay. Valid now. I think we didn't have it. Blue is there. Down. Right, so I actually need to do. Just the last one at. I lost track of it. It's over here. I guess we're gonna shift this out. Bring it over here. Mess that up a little. Again, we won't gold. Let's see if we can tread water on this. About treading water. Okay with that. What's next? 2, 3. Again, multi. Starts with a 4x4. Out. We're out. Let's go. Drill. Alright, so that's frustrating. It's not up here. Burning so many pieces just because I need a T to actually go inspect that one. Here's the third one. It's here. Put that down. Holding us in. Should get us out. There we go. Vision is very important, being able to diagnose those kind of scenarios. Alright, where's the drill? It's actually a good distance away. I'm gonna fire this rocket off while I'm waiting. Hopes I get another one. Didn't quite get that to go the way I wanted it, but we're okay. It's just up. It's just up. So we have a chance at getting a really good pattern, and we have a chance at getting an average pattern. I guess the question is it due south? It does look like it is, in fact, due south. Let's get out of here. We're done. Brick. Bring this around. That, and that one. Slip that down, slip that over, let's go. Won't be gold. We'll do pretty well, though. Actually, that's clean, and we're out. We saved time. That's nice. We got 30 seconds on this next one, and then 50 on the one after that. Although the one after that is a connect, so it could always ask us to do a bad connect. It could always make us misconnect. So there are our boundaries. Our boundaries are probably tied up. Please. Let's go. Shift. Where are they at? Here's 3 of them. Let's work on these 3 first. Come on. Get these out of here if we can. Okay, so we just need to grab that. 2, 2. Over we go, up and around, and we're done. Should be the hardest stage in the set. This one's not a slouch, though. out. No, bound to. We're done. Don't make a liar out of me. Alright. Where is it? It's hiding right in here. Definitely have more. Nope, that was not a valid drop. Okay. Misread it. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Probably done. There we go. What do we need over this? 4 deep, 3 wide. Probably won't goal. Probably will save some time. Oh, I thought that was 3x3. It's not. You saved some time. We got another 50 seconds to save on this one. This is a 5x5 here. I don't like what I'm seeing. Let's burn it. This. Close to seeing what our boundaries are. Should get me out. There we go. Alright, 5-2 is a drill. Where's it at? There it is. Oh, there's 1. It's 2, actually. Two right next to each other, double the odds. It's right. There we go. And this should be a unique connect, unfortunately. I gotta play them though. It's not like we can skip them. I think the next skip would kind of end up being the holy grail of this particular category. So we do. See, it's right only, huh? Right here. Missed it a little bit, but not so much that it really matters. So we do need to come in here to chip that out. So here. There we go, we're out. Let's go. Find a brick, any brick. I don't really care which one, we just need to find it. Partially that, probably also this. There we go. Yeah, we're already off gold, and this is not an easy hide and seek, so I guess probably aren't gonna save a lot here. By a lot, I mean probably not any. This. That down here. Let's see. Start timing. What are the boundaries? We're gonna dig at the moment. Do we need to work up here? Yeah, we lost a little, but that's not bad. For where we could be. We have 45 seconds we could save on this one too, so let's see if we can capture any of that. So far this first stage is not what I would call highly promising. Should have double dropped there. I kind of fell asleep at the wheel. Holding on here. Get rid of one more. Take that power up while we have it. There we go. Is this it? It is the first one, okay. Let's try to get through some of these brains, because I've got a lot of brains in the queue, and they're actually what I need. So if we do that, we should be out. Yep. That was blazing. And now we can build up a power-up. Power up. That's not valid? How is that not valid? That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense, because as soon as I re-dropped on it, it was valid, and I'm pretty sure nothing was covering it up when I started there. Alright, so this is kind of going off in the wrong direction here. It's a thing we're trying to avoid. Grab it! Is that it? I like that nice tight blob shape. Alright. So where are we at? So we're gonna just start by around here. Thought I saw this. We'll go this directly at the tower. Like that. And then what we can do here is that we can kind of try to needed to get out of the way. It was definitely not going to be productive where it was. So let's see here. Do we have any additional means of getting. There we go. We can put this down here and shift those away. 100%. Gotta be careful there. If that looked diligent, very cautious, it was, and for very good reason. Nothing will kill your run faster than cracking a crystal tower. Throw this over here. Bring this down. Around. Gold. See, these are the numbers we need. This is what I wish we had the first round. This is looking good. E3 is going to be a little harder than E2, though. Alright. Not like, and obviously in the absolute sense, episode 3 is harder than episode 2. I mean, the splits we're running against for E3 are relative to expectations, better than those for E2. This out of here, this done, and it should be out. That crystal can fall on it as long as it's uncovered for a beat, we're okay. It's not that one. It's not that one. It is this one. Okay, that's kind of really surprised that we could have two that close together and have it go. There we go. Plan means we got a brick. Once we find the brick, again, solving the brick. Down two. Problem. It's kind of nice that we're looking to have a good power-up going into the tower-up. Chip that out, we're good. Time for tower. Non-crystal. Doesn't make it easy. There it is. So we're going to use those bricks that we have. Here. I think I need a green in order to put that. So then I'm going to go over there. What's holding me in might just be that. And that. There we go. That worked pretty well. Now, we do have a difficult dig on this one, so it's probably going to be about treading water. These get easier after one more stage for some reason, but this is still a long one. Still a deep dig with a wide area. Get rid of There we go. save time. Can't complain. Got 20 seconds on this one, starting again with, of course, Monty. Dang it. We're out. Let's go. Alright, drill. Unsurprisingly, I don't think I actually needed to check my notes for that one. But it's not that one. It's this one. One big thing is we've been having really good drill luck on this round. And we're having a lot of bad drill luck, not just for one stage, but for, like, repeatedly and over time. But we're done. Let's go. Unique. Out. We got the stingray. 2-4 is a shift, which honestly one of the more painful situations that we could have here. Here's the fourth one. Cannot find it. Oh, they're both. Okay, there's two right here. Part of my problem. Shift that away. And that. Alright. Let's see here, I can just do that, right. Come around the top, down over, we're done. Looking good. You can at least try. Oh, this should. Yeah, this is a quick one. I don't know what I'm thinking. It's gonna be a long one. Yep, gold. Gold. Alright, what we have coming up is a tough connect. It's gonna use the bomb. There's no sense in waiting on it. Unfortunately, we'll lose that power up. Get me out of here. There we go. We're done. 3, 2. Let's drill. Start by check egg 1. Alright. 2, 3. It's not 2, it's not 3. 4, 5. So this was the last one. This was our first 5, but it was a very fast 5. You know, like the movie. Didn't spiral out of control trying to find it. Alright, so if we go down like this, we should be out. There we go. Okay, let's pray for a good connect. Alright, so where's the drill? Usually it's not too physically far. Stuff in my way here. surface rip. That will give me what's actually useful on this stage type. We got left and right. The other thing is, so that's from here. Go down here. So, unfortunately, I need to find a way to dispose of that. Maybe over here. Wait, what am I missing? It's left and right? So... Shit, did I just miscount? Yeah, apparently I just miscounted. Real bad at that. Oh, we're out, I guess. Gonna lose some time on this split. Brick. I'm drawing slowly. There's gotta be bricks somewhere around here. Sometimes they seem to spawn in clusters, and sometimes those clusters are just on the complete wrong side of the ball. Why? Oh, dang it. That was bad. That was... threw away a high tier power up. And now I gotta do this until I can actually get what I need. Take this out. Put this down here. Yeah, we're gonna lose time on this split. No, we're gonna lose time on gold. We might still save time on this split. I can't read. This, that. Yeah, we lost gold, but we still saved time. Alright, we have a little time to save on this, and then we hit some gold splits. This. Okay, next one's a shift. And with bad shapes to boot, so if we can just kind of do that, go straight down. Come on, man, come on. And now I'm still stuck with stuff I don't need. Just squares. So I feel like obviously I can do this, but there is still one more. Where is it? Where's the last? It's down here. There we go. That's not bad. Now we have unique. We just gotta figure out where the drill is. It's literally under my cursor. Which is why I started off with a dropsy. I didn't interpret it correctly. very much not what I intended to do with that piece. Make more room here because I just don't have a lot of use for these tees. The situation is we're going to be curling back up here, especially once we just drive straight down the pile. Unfortunately, it's a slow break, but that should do it. There we go. That was kind of a tower. No, 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 no. No, bite me. There. Go down like that. Go 1, 2, we go 3. There we go. We might be able to tread water on this. It says it's 3 deep and 4 wide. Guess we'll find out. But it doesn't seem right. 3 deep and 4 wide seems not accurate. Take this and ship that out there. Nope. Still going. Still got one more corner down here, and then probably this should be out, right? Yeah, we lost 30 seconds on that split. The next two are going to be rougher, but I'm hoping we can still come out a minute plus ahead here. I think we're just going to go... No, we actually should focus more on going down because we don't know where the boundaries are at this point. Now we do. We found some boundaries. More greens. That was clean. Like that. 5-2 is a drill. Could start by finding where they are. It's 2. It's not 1. It's not 2. 3. 4. It's number 3. All the piece I wanted to grab, but thank you for playing. Just to make sure. There we go, we're out. Okay, it's connect. A lot of the run hinges on whether this is favorable or not. Just need to get rid of those. Swing this around. of area. Come on, I dragged that piece. I dragged that piece. I'm gonna drag you. Just up. It's going to be kind of in this area. I don't actually want to deal with that yet, anyway. I want to be working rightward, not leftward, if I have any say in the matter. Always work straight down. So we are offset, which means we're going to be in the worst pattern of the two we could have had. Is that enough to see the whole thing? So right about in this gap. But we got to be a little bit more careful now. Any of this. I don't understand what you just did to me. That was not a misdrop. Neither were the last two. Game killed the run. That one's on me. We could still PB from here, but game killed the run. Game killed this being a good run. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Alright, so what do we got? So again. I disagree. So yeah, once again we got the same pattern we did last time, including being slightly offset here. Did I read this wrong? It's right only, right? Oh crap. It's not right only that I was looking for, it's up only. And that means even if we are able to salvage this, it will not be the final run of this mode. I can tell you that, because this is not going to be acceptable after that. This. Just give me what I need. I didn't drop there. Holy okay. Alright, so I am livid right now. Absolutely livid. Badly I got screwed there. Look at this time loss. at this point, I am no longer tied to two strikes. That's what I wanted to say. I'm sorry, my brain is... I am beside myself right now. Come on. Look at this. We had a 3-minute lead. We had a 3-minute lead. And the game took it away from me a quarter second from being done with that stage. And we can't do another one. And now we're in the red. This would be an instant reset if it weren't a 3-hour run. No, it is very not green anymore. I take no responsibility for that either. The game was giving me fake misdrops over and over again. This was the run. We lost 3.5 minutes on that split. 3.5 minutes. I mean, we can still get a PB on the overall, on the multiple chapter run, or on the 5-chapter run, but I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna stew in this for a while. Because that was a really, really good run until the game decided we weren't allowed to have it. Until the game's like, nah, I'm just gonna lag and decide there are misdrops and all kinds of other stuff. How long art before RNG manipulation? I mean, I'm not gonna go to that level, so if somebody else does it, good on them. You see here, we got another first try. I've always said this mode hinges on Crystal and Connect. And those have to play nice. And they were mostly playing nice for a very long time. But as soon as they stopped playing nice, the run, it died. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna sweep this out. We got too many. Sweep this up. Like, so far, this is good. I need more power-ups. I need to get some power-ups out of Unique here, one way or another. And the blocks are not going to do it, so it's probably going to have to come out of getting lucky with fire blocks. Rule out the possibility of a poverty PB. Could have. Okay, don't need this. Here's my problem. I do want to get that chipped away. This is going to be an X. Do some work to actually get where we can go with it. Part of my problem. Going to expand higher on the top than it does underneath. That. So now we can go over to this side and start doing the exact same thing we just did. Symmetry. Going down, we go like that. Quite there yet. Okay, We absolutely cannot afford to lose that power up, so we're being careful with it. Alright, Crystal Tower. Alright, where is it? Where are you? Find these squares and just start getting rid of them. Get some of these. Okay. There we go. Throw that down there. Okay, that didn't quite line up. So then. You. There we go. 3 deep, 4 wide. Let's see how we can recover. Throw this over in this direction. Doesn't cleaned up here. They're still holding in. Probably, if anything, here. And then this one. Look at that, we golded. Look at that E3L5. Alright, well, we got 2 hours to finish the rest of the run. We're only a third of the way done. Hopefully we got the worst part of it out of the way. I'm gonna go hit the bathroom because I have a second. Alright, we didn't miss much. I don't know if this is going to be the sub 3. The thing that hurts is we look at this. We should have had a 3-minute world record today. And we can't put the category up because that means we still have a 3-minute world record to go. Which is frustrating because this category is just... it's eternal. 3 hours is a long speed run. And I want to get one good one and be done with it. Alright, we can't find the right drill. At least this is correct. Drill. Got that. Yeah, 7 hours. 3 hours is bad enough. I misread that. Can't even know the game. That's on me. But that said, I don't need yellows and blues. Completely blue block. the way, and we're done. Yeah, I mean, I choose not to do those runs. Basically, I can't schedule... I can barely schedule in the time for this, which is why we've only been trying it once a week. I was lucky enough to leave myself enough time to get one restart today. It hurts because that was the run. We had the time that I knew was possible. And then we didn't get it. It died. The game started being very touchy on some of the drops and some of the movements. We're done. We got this one. Shift. Of course, the run has only really started. The difficulty curve really spikes, because anything after 3 is considered endgame. Episodes 4 and 5 are post-game content. We talk about that FF7 runner, and well, everything we're doing now is Ultima Weapon and Ruby Weapon and those things. Note, I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I never will. It's not my genre. But, you know, some of the things, they make it through the grapevine when you hear about them. So if I'm referring to anything incorrectly, it's because I've never played the game. That's what I will do. Here, we just need... There we go. We have a really good shot at being back out of the green here. My notes here, these don't matter anymore because I don't have these levels written out like this. I think this is going to be a 3x3, but I don't know. I moved that piece. This is exactly why we can't have nice things, game. This is why we don't. This is why we lost the world record, because I dragged the piece and he said no. Shift that out of the way. So look at that! We saved a minute! We saved over a minute there off of PB. This entire run is gonna be the story of we had one bad episode, lost us 3 minutes, and we're just gonna have to live with that. And it hurts. This one, it is not this one. Alright, it's fine. Here. Shift that out. Chip. Oh, we got one more. We're stuck on. Start by getting this out of here. Try to see. I was hoping I could grab that power up. Let's see. 2. What's this? This is a connect. Of course it is. We're gonna have a lot more of these connects from here on out, so it's gonna be really hard to. We're gonna use this because this is a connect and this has high odds of paying dividends. So I need just up. So if it's just up, let's go here. It's not going to be the fast one. That's unfortunate. It's going to be the slower of the options that it could be here. So we're going to steal that, and we're going to go from here. Left 10. Means that we are still definitely somewhere in this vicinity. There it is. We go like this, and we're out. What are we doing? Brick, and then crystal. So I'm hoping we can get one more level on that power up before we get to the crystal tower. That would make my life much easier. Triple drop there. Should get us out. Gosh, there were power up levels there. I could have upgraded. Alright, so we need to find the tower. We should not do anything haphazardly until we find the tower. That's not gonna work. That shape is, unfortunately, it looks like it has a chance of working. It actually does not. Okay, we got the big bomb. We can do that. We can start trying. Milk more power-ups over here. 2 yellows now. A lot of what would make sense to work with is now the greens. So that means we need to switch what we're doing. Throw this over here. Might be looking at this like, can you give up on doing the power-ups? I mean, possibly? But things just tend to work best if you power it up the whole way through. Alright, yeah. And then the difficulty ramps starting in the next episode. Like, that's when we start getting the 3 shaped. Three shapes on the ball at once, which makes things very difficult. So there we go. So we do need a 4x4 here, it looks like. Use this and see if we can get any closer to a 4x4. This down. Just need that last corner over here, which I do need a yellow even to touch. Yeah, lost some time on that one. Now when we look at the rest of these being golds, it's like I've only completed 1 run. So it's not meaningful that they're all golds. We shouldn't read anything into how hard it's gonna be to get these. What am I doing? This is a drill, not a so you have to actually spend some time to decide whether we're doing anything. Alright, there should be one more drill somewhere. And it's gotta be it. There's no other options other than I messed up. does turn out that this is it. So we bring this around, we go up, go like that. There we go. There we go. So let's find, where is Union? Where are we at? Alright. We'll likely use the power up in the stage once I figure out what in the world I need to do. I don't know yet. Alright, so this tells me a whole lot of what I need to do. So now we do need that. Shift that out. This should get us out. There we go. Shift, and then regular tower. Yeah, this is where things get hard. Kid gloves are off. So I want to, again, we want to only drop what we're actively working on in terms of those drills. Leave the other drills that we aren't working on. Leave them where they are. Up, alright. Drop that. And now we can come over here. Actually, any of this. Stuff that's actually blocking. Thank you. Apparently I read that one wrong. Because that was not the piece that I was expecting to drop there. Alright, so now we are cleaning this up. Do this, and now we just need to get back to a blue. Because we can, most certainly. Put these around like this. This way. We got 4 minutes. We got tower. Come on, just give me control on a... Make me mash through a screen. That's the problem. Alright, where is it? It's really hard to find because it's always going to be flush at this point. In this situation, we don't need to play away from the tower for safety. If we're playing away from the tower, it's because I'm not getting the pieces that I need to work up against it. Crystal, we need to play away from it, though. Those, so just getting rid of them. Let's see here, we got that. 1, 2. we go. We got 2 minutes on the next one. Like I said, it's pretty unrelenting from here. Everything's pretty rough. I'm gonna assume that we need at least a 3x3. Actually getting a pretty good mix of pieces. Atypical. Right where that vacated. What do with this? Obviously not whatever I'm trying to do there. Out. There's a 3x3, so we are definitely still in. We're going to be doing 4x4s the entire rest of the way. Don't need it, don't want it. Get rid of it, please. Here. It's holding me in. I think it's just this tiny little corner here. Slight gold. Alright, so we're gonna be doing 4x4s for each of the next 9 of those, it looks like. Is this the right drill? No. Drill number 2. No, 3. Number 4. It is number 4. Oh, misread it. Alright. Gotta be a little more careful. We're done, thank goodness. Took forever. And this will probably also take forever. The right time to use that power up. this out and then dispose of this. Well, I don't mind wasting time. It's due up. No, it's obnoxious. So set straight down it is, so we can maybe save some time on this one. Alright. That wasn't terrible. It wasn't fast, but the time is kind of only what it is here because we have the correct stage to fall back on. Require more zigzags, please. Can't even really see what's holding me in here. There we go. See, that one was fast. Dynamite for the crystal tower will help. Where is it? Usually the crystal tower at least has the decency to protrude. We can work with this. One more here. So I have this. So this. Throw this down here. Basically, even if you think you might not have to, if you think it might be time to stop milling power-ups, it is not time to stop milling power-ups. It is never time to stop milling power-ups. You need them. It's just going to make your life so much easier. It's time to switch which block we're using, which color we're using to mill power-ups, though. It's not helpful. Is there another situation over here where I can... That's even better. I think now we can kind of talk about what would it actually take to get that out of there. Now we got a minute and a half to dig out a 4x4. It is wise to dig much wider here than you might think you have to otherwise. Because if you put it down, it's just going to get worse. Try to clean things up. It's better to be too wide on the top, not wide enough, and have to expand once you get that depth. So we find the corner that is we are the least proud of. And that's where the weapon would go. Do it again. Ship this out. holding me in is going to be just that one green, or that one blue. There we go. Goal. Look at these times. They're just going to get worse and worse and worse. As the game asks for more and more ridiculous things. Is it the first one? It is not. Is it the second one? It is not. Is it the third one? I guess it's going to take me a moment to find out. It's not the third one. It is the fourth one. Not actually want that to be dynamite, but we'll work with it. I wanted that to be a rocket. Down we go. That. Still working. That's now I'm at the point where it's... Nope, got greedy apparently. There we go. Didn't lose too much. Unique. Slide over. 2. Go down like this. Take care of that. Throw this down. Come on. Should have given me another rocket. Okay, and that was me getting greedy. In the other direction now. So, to get rid of some stuff here, so there's right about here. I don't know exactly how it's going to go yet. Smoother pacing. Okay, we can't reach under there, but we can get out of here. There we go. 2.5 minutes. Shift. Alright. Shift always has square in it. It's a necessary condition of solving the puzzle. I didn't realize I was going to get one, so I should have waited. Nope, can't drop that high. Just can't do it. So, get this cleaned up. Here. Get rid of that. slow this down, because maybe I can take this. Is there another one up there? A square that I should have uncovered more than I did at this point. Now my question is, how did I lose track of this last one? There it is. I'm not ready to poach it yet. Still hiding in here, so this going around once it turns red. So I lost 3.5 minutes on one stage. Other than that, it's been a godly run, except for the one stage I lost 3.5 minutes. I'm very irritated about it. It goes a long way towards not letting me stop running this Eternal category. As I look at that, I'm like, that's a time we're gonna have to actually earn that time back, because that's entirely achievable. It wasn't even a crystal tower, it was a connect, and I died because the game was being very touchy, and I died on, it was like 2 or 3 drops away from finishing it, and then I messed up. I misread the stage that came, the replay, and lost even more time on that. We were 3 minutes ahead at that point. So we do need to, we can use this. That'll help out a lot. There we go. Alright, we got about 1.5 minutes on this next stage. We're not gonna get the sub. We're not gonna get the sub 3 hours, I don't think, as much as that is totally doable. It does, in fact, require that we not lose 3 minutes on a single stage. So maybe as time goes on, we'll eventually be allowed to clear all these greens. Just accumulating everywhere because of the opportunities to work. What's my weakest corner? That corner. Corner is this corner. Now I need to figure out what shape I want to be. I need to figure it out. I don't have any yet. So just swing around like that. Come down like this. Holy heck! I'm gonna let the ads run before I acknowledge this one, but Arcus, thank you for the raid! Holy heck. Welcome in, Raiders. We are working on Tetrisphere, the Eternal speedrun. This is a 3-hour thing that we're working on. And I will take a breather as soon as I get done with this mess. Thank you so much for all the follows. I don't announce all those individually because we respect lurkers. But welcome in everybody from Arcus's stream. Did we get it? We got it. That's a clunk. Lost some time there. Thanks for the good luck, Arcus. Alright, what do we got here? So this is Tetrisphere. It's gonna be a little bit confusing out of the gate. But what we're doing is we are dropping pieces on here to make match 3s, and we're trying to complete a number of little mini games here. So what I need to do here is I need to find these 5 drills, and one of them's gonna have a picture under it, and once I get that, I know what I'm doing, so I start digging. It's a match 3 game at its heart, but it's in 3D, so it's a little bit harder to follow. Welcome in, Not Too Tired and Malty. I apologize if I don't keep up with chat with this. A, it's very intense, and B, I am not used to having this quantity of viewers. I will do my best to keep up, but please feel free to ask questions. I think we just fell off world record pace, which is fine. I lost 3.5 minutes on a single stage earlier, so even if I got it, we wouldn't be happy with it. I do have world record in most categories in this game. This one I have on emulator right now. I'm trying to get it on real hardware, because real hardware is faster in this case. N64 emulation is notoriously difficult. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright, we gotta be a little more focused. We have 2 strikes. 3rd strike would knock us out of the level. Massive time loss. You know how it is. Alright. We don't have much left. We just need the game to be kind enough to let us finish. Is that it? There we go. We're out. We can breathe. Okay. I'm just mashing, waiting for the stage to start, and sometimes I do that because it doesn't start responding exactly when I want it to. Alright, 2nd stage is connect. What we're gonna do here is we gotta dig down to the bottom of the ball. And once we get down there, there's going to be lines drawn on the ball that reach out to other pictures, so in theory we have to dig out a whole lot of stuff. Thing is, there's only 8 possible things it can be. Thanks so much for all the follows, everyone. Greatly appreciate it. I'm glad to see that. Stop by and you're enjoying. But what we're going to do here that is going to make things, it's going to make this a lot faster than trying to figure it out the hard way, is there's only 8 patterns it can be, and once I see this, I have the information I need. Alright, up. So we need to look down about 10 spaces here. So somewhere in this area, there's 2 things it could be. One of them's really good, one of them's just kind of okay, and we won't know till we get to the bottom. Power up. I have a bad habit of holding onto the power-ups way too long. Okay, so there we see the picture. I don't think this is the good pattern. I think this is the mediocre pattern. Okay, I don't want these pieces. What can we do? Much everyone for all the follows. Again, I'm trying to look over at chat from time to time, but we're in the back part of the run. Oh, that's all. We're done. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I'm happy that was just one. That saves a lot of time. Alright, Brick. Brick is actually my favorite minigame because it's the most different. It's not just digging something out. We actually have to lower this brick all the way down to the surface. Which means we have to dig. We don't have to dig it, we have to dig around it. So, it's a nice change of pace. Here. Nope, I don't need these, so we gotta just get rid of some stuff. It's a lot of this game is just managing the garbage that you have. Again, I don't think I can thank Arcus enough for the raid, but I'm going to try. If I had any mods hanging around, I would have somebody shout out Arcus, but I don't, I'm a super small streamer still. But I'm also, if you don't know Arcus, you know, what are you even doing on Twitch, right? Let's see here. We're almost out, we're just stuck. We need that yellow. We need to get this out of the way. I think it's exclamation point SO. Kind of Nerdy Housewife is one of my very few mods. Alright, now it's time for Fear. This is called Crystal Tower. So the Crystal Tower, we have to dig out the entire base around the tower, but the trick here is that the tower is made out of these little crystal blocks. And normally what you can do with these crystal blocks is you can drag through them and break them. We do not want to drag through and break the tower. If we do that, we lose. We do not get 3 strikes, we just lose the stage. So this is a high risk level, and you're gonna see me very carefully removing things as far away from the tower as I can. We also will be using any power-ups we get on the tower because they do not break it. It's like there's a power-up hiding over here. If we can steal that, we're gonna do that. Those fire blocks give us power-ups. But this stage type is extremely volatile, and we need to be very careful, especially given that we have all these non-square pieces. So the non-square pieces, they break more easily. The non-rectangles. The rectangles break if they touch an entire side. The zigzags, they break if they touch at all. So this stage is really mean, and I don't intend to show you what happens if I make a mistake. It's not, you know, ideal. Of all the mistakes we've had in this run so far, that's the one that would actually kill it dead on the spot. Alright, so can we move these far enough away to be safe? I hope I did my math right. We look okay. Alright, that one should be okay. Alright. That looks okay. These do not look okay. We step this out. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so we're gonna chip these out and get this elsewhere. This is a lot. Oh, good thing I didn't break that. That could have been bad. Also, now the clock's starting to put pressure on us. You can see that we're starting to have the ball move towards the screen. If that hits the screen, we'll have a forced drop. Which, if that's a missed drop, we take a strike. If it's not a missed drop, we don't take a strike. But we don't want to risk it. We don't want to let the game decide if we live or die. That's not good. Alright. We are getting close, at least. I think we just need to get this. And we lived. We lived. Once again, welcome in everybody from Arcus' stream. Thank you so much for the follows. I think we've fallen off pace a little bit, but to be honest, this is a disappointing run because I lost 3 minutes on one stage earlier. The only problem is it's a 3-hour run and I only get one shot on any given night. So you just gonna go for it. See what we can do. But I do not think this is the bun, unfortunately. Unfortunately? Oh, even better. I thought we had a rocket. Dynamite's better. There's 6 power-ups, and every time you earn a power-up, you go up one of the levels. Now, the game thinks that each level's better than the last, but really, that's all situational. oftentimes what you want to do is really just get to the rocket as quick, get to the rocket and use it as quickly as possible and not bother trying to build up. In the early game, the power-ups actually can be slower than just doing things the normal way, so at that point, can't get that out of there. At that point, you might just build things up. Alright, what do we got? We need to clear off a little bit of the top of that block. We can only interact with things if they're at least a little bit visible from the top. Alright, so we have a 3x4 area, and we need a 4x4. I'm getting a little bit caught up here. So, what is my bounds? I just need to figure out what's holding me in. How do I get out? Nope, what's holding me in? That little tiny yellow sliver down here is holding me in. Can we get this extracted somehow? No, so we're going to take a miss drop. I don't like losing the power-up, but it's okay. There we go. Definitely behind at this point. That's okay, though. We have one episode to go. It's going to take another hour. As always, yeah, feel free to ask anything. You look super familiar to me, like IRL familiar. I don't know, I'm just kind of generic white guy, so maybe suppose there's a chance. I already made a misdrop. We've got multiples here. It's this one. Sometimes it can be really hard to look down at the tunnel and actually see whether there's actually anything in there. So since I feel this run is probably dead at this point, I'd probably give a little more introduction about myself and stop focusing quite so hard. My name is Jamich. I consider myself a bit of a variety streamer. I do speedruns of various things. I don't know I consider them all retro. I think the N64 is retro by now. But my first love is, and always has been, music games. I don't think it's on cam behind me, but I have a music game arcade cabinet back there, and that's the primary thing I stream 2 nights a week. It's gonna be Tuesday, not 2 nights a week, 2 days a week. It's Tuesday night and Saturday morning, US time. And I'm also showcasing that game for AGDQ in January. This Nightbot has been kind enough to reach out. Caught on a few things here. And if you're around retro, that's a mistake. You've probably seen me around there. I do a lot of watching retro, probably more than I do playing retro. There we go. The cab is slightly out of frame. I'm not surprised. But I assure you, it is back there, waiting. Okay. I do not like my options here. We are definitely hemmed in. So I can't like rule out PBing from here. We totally could because I only have one completed run on this category because it's 3 hours long. But this is my finishing this run will probably be the real hardware world record, even if it's disappointing. Because real hardware should be in this category several minutes faster, maybe as many as 7 to 10 minutes faster than it would be if we were playing on an emulator. I just don't need these screens. I need to get rid of them. Don't need this. This pattern here, this is kind of going to be an X. I mentioned earlier that the connect stages are in 8 fixed patterns. These stages, they're called unique, but there's actually only 16 patterns. So it's not all that unique. Alright, so we got this. That. Anyway, yeah, if you're ever over all the Arcus Raiders, if you're ever over in Christine's channel, be sure to nag her to play more Tetrisphere. Just don't tell her I said that. Or do, you know, I don't mind at all. I just think it would be funnier if suddenly there was this gigantic, organic swell of interest in Christine playing Tetrisphere. And it's like, oh, this isn't Jamich's fault at all. This just happened on its own. Okay, we got just a little bit of trouble brewing under here. What's holding me in? I think if we bash this crystal, I think we'll be done. There we go. Let's see. I can't speak. So the question is, are N64 games faster in general? Or is this game an outlier? So it's really not that the game is faster. I'm kind of not doing the right thing here. It's not that the game itself is faster. It's that there's these loading times that the emulator specifically struggles on. So like in between levels, there's that black screen. That black screen is notably longer on emulator. So because of that, it makes a big difference. Oh dear, we need something to do. Start to see that screen approach. We're gonna hit red time real quickly here. We are in extremely late game content, and it is not going to be nice to us. It's going to be extremely mean the rest of the way. Alright. We're gonna try to get through. Oh, we got the timer all the way back to blue. The way we get the timer to get less bad is by clearing these blocks that are... Okay, we need to come up here. So I'm going to throw this down by clearing these glowy blocks. Alright, somewhere else, I lost track of one more. It's over here. Oh, I found it. There we go. That was not an obvious or intuitive drop, and the game kind of told me. Alright, that was me trying to just dump some extra pieces. You can usually get away with dumping 2 pieces. Trying to do a third... Well, a third is a gamble, and a fourth is just reckless. But since I am really getting stuck up on blues here, I'm trying to get rid of them when we can. But we do ultimately need the blues, because we have to be able to do that to move the pieces around. I'm gonna need... Okay, this is in my way, and now I think we're probably out of here as soon as I can get another blue. We need a blue to be able to move the pieces on the bottom of the ball around. But it does mean we're waiting till we get it. Can we get this out of here? We can. Okay, nice. Yeah, the actual gameplay on the N64 emulator, it's very playable. Okay, we gotta find the tower. It's completely buried. We're looking for some black squares, and we're looking to find them before the game decides to penalize us. At this point in the game, everything's just mean. So this is not the crystal tower. We don't have to play at a distance here. We can get right up against it. But we have moved on to having 4 shapes on the ball at all times, which is very, very difficult to deal with. You can see how long we're waiting for the one we need, and how hard it can be to even find something to do with the ones we don't. But we'll take this power up, that will bail us out. While the power up's firing, the clock is not ticking down. Let's get over here. We got another power up, and we're gonna go for it as soon as we can get it. Still this. Oh. I want to make sure that this is covered up. I do not want that rocket to blow away my other power-up. I need those. Those are very important. Oh, that's okay. We fired the rocket first. Yeah, we have a whole stage to go, and we're already in the red, so kind of lost my pace a bit. I'm gonna definitely finish this run out, though. What can we do here? We need to chip as much of this around as we can. We got 1, 2. Square is not what I need. I could take this green. This should get us out. There we go. We're a whole stage behind in terms of time, but we're out, so that's nice. Now we gotta dig out a 4x4 square somewhere in here. Let's see. We got all this. We want to dig a little wider than you think. You really want to avoid digging a hole straight down and then having to widen it out from the sides. That makes things much more difficult. So we're trying to dig a wide base and then go from there. So let's see here. Making progress. I think you're fine.
I saw the Arcus raid, so I went in for extra mob power, but Arcus's chat is so nice and well behaved. I don't know what I was worried about.
I appreciate the consideration. Yeah, there are not many trolls over in Arcus's place. At least, I mean, there's the harmless trolls like me, but like there are very few. There are very few actual problematic. I rarely see any sort of moderator action over in Arcus's stuff. It's a testament to the community he's built. That's a testament to all of you out there. I'm saying nice things about you. Let's see. Nope. How about this one? Let's start looking. I want to look down 2 at once if I can. It's over here. Alright. Once we have the information, we start going. Alright, can we... I don't like what I'm seeing. Let's use the power-up. It'll buy me some time. We don't need to worry about any of the other drills. We found what we need to find. It has actually been a disappointing back half of the run, but I've only actually completed this run once, so it's really hard for me to tell whether that was a good run or a rough run. And it's looking increasingly like it was a really good run. Arcus guys are scoundrels. You're my kind of scoundrels, though. Welcome in. Haven't had a moment to read off names and acknowledge people personally. Are we done? We're done. Not too tired. See busy lol. Alright, let's find where the thing is. Alright, we're gonna fire this here because that won't break the drill. We definitely do not want to break the drill. You can move the... You can start dropping the drill and then move the block underneath and actually break the drill because it's just a glorified crystal. You really don't want to do that because you lose track of where everything is very quickly. It's not a good thing. I kind of like that we're getting all these rockets. Gives us a lot to do. A lot of... We can get down in here much more quickly. Alright, so we need to see... We have down... Oh, that's a mistake on my part. Can't blame the game for that one, and believe me, I will blame the game plenty. If it's the game's fault, you will know that one was not. Alright, let's see. Alright, I love this. Nope, I hate this pattern. I changed my mind. If it was right and down, we were going to get one of the best patterns. But because it's right down and left, right down and up. Anyway, it's 3 directions. It's bad. Now we have to dig out 3 additional holes and not just one. Should be somewhere in this area, though. Can we do that? Looks like we can. I'm gonna save this power up for the moment. We're gonna need it. I was generally in the right area. I'd rather be close and get started on what I need to do rather than take the time to be perfect. So from here, somewhere down in this area, maybe up a little bit. I didn't have time. The clock is bearing down on me. If I take a strike, I lose my power up. So I'd rather use the power up than take the strike. That's not going to quite cut it. Have I tried Tetris Connect? I have not done Tetris Connect. I do play Tetris the Grandmaster and clones of it occasionally. We're just going to take a misdrop. I'm running out of time here and I can't find anything to do with what I want. This does, however, kind of put us over a barrel. We do have to be much more careful from here on out. Because we don't have any more room for mistakes. And the game is just being absolutely obnoxious with not giving me anything to work with. Alright. Need to come over here, but everything over here is just too much of a mess to actually work with. So we're gonna... Oh, dang it. Stressing. I'm stressing.
No stressing.
Then I should have played a very different game.
That's true.
Okay, clock is manageable for the moment. Good. I am letting the game give me the you have a valid combo beep before making any drops because I am scared. Told you this was a really bad pattern, and it is. We're paying for it. Alright. somewhere in this vicinity there is a target. I can promise you that. I might not have gotten it perfectly lined up. At some point we will find it. There it is. Okay. That's good. Just need to get rid of the nonsense. Okay, that stage was terrible. Let's move on. 7 minutes. Yeah, we need to get through 3 stages in 3 minutes to not lose any more time. That stage probably couldn't have gone much worse without me taking it down. Almost Tetris Connect. What was the other one? Tetris Effect, I know, had a lot. With the music on that was really well received. I don't end up messing a lot with modern Tetris, though. I don't like what the Tetris company has done in terms of the gameplay rules. I do appreciate that they've been more flexible lately. They've actually done some interesting stuff. But what's called guideline Tetris, it's not my favorite. Oh, dang it. The other thing I've done Tetris-wise is that I've played Nintendo World Championship 1990, speedrun that. That has Tetris as one of the 3 games in the championship. But the trick with that is basically it's scripted. Because that has RNG manipulation in it. So you basically play scripted Tetris. I just can't reach what I need to reach. I need some greens, and until I get them, we are kind of just stuck. Should at least give me a chance to get out of here. So we can take this, and just get this. Alright, now we have a crystal tower. We still have 3 more of those things to go. Alright, let's start. First thing we gotta do is find it. There it is. It is now fully buried. Good news is that we have the opportunity to farm power-ups here, if I can get to the point where it matters. Before I even do that, we're gonna get the freebie. The freebie makes my life just a lot easier. So what we can do to farm power-ups is we can make gravity combos. But we can fool the game into counting the combo twice, which is why I'm doing that little thing where I pull it out and I stick it back in underneath. I do this, and it counts it twice, which gives me more power-up faster. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's switch over to trying to farm these yellows. That might... We can't farm the squares as efficiently. So we have to do the yellows and the greens. Sorry. This game is high cognitive load, so sometimes I just start a sentence and then kind of trail off. Alright. That's okay. That's not in the danger zone. We'll do that one. I think this one's okay. Believe me, the game will let us know when it's not. I need to farm more power-ups. I'm just not getting opportunities. There we go. So we'll try to do these. We'll fool the game into thinking that we're getting gravity combos. Still need more. So we can set this up a little bit there. Get that set up. Fire that off. this particular cluster here. Oh, okay, we got out. Could have been worse. We're still a minute off gold. I want to finish out the run though at this point. I just want to show you what the game is going to ask me to do. Even though I've kind of fallen off pace. And quite a lot. It happens. I haven't been able to play this game as much as I've wanted to lately. So I'm not quite up to where I want to be. Hoping to find some more time. Maybe a little more focused practice over Thanksgiving. We totally can. Sarita! Welcome in. Yes, we got some Tetrisphere. The run is going terribly, but we're gonna finish it out because I've got a lot of new friends. And I want to show everyone how mean this game is and what it's gonna ask me to do. And then everybody can go bother Christine to play it more. We'll get the Tetrisphere army going. Alright, what do we need? What's left? It's this way. Let's see here. We get this out of here. What's left? We got a couple more. Go 1, 2. Like this. And I think we still have to take care of this corner up here as well. Figuring out the boundary of these 4x4 hide and seeks is actually very difficult. There we go, we got a clunk. Oh, we lost so much time. Let's see if we can pick it up. Definitely been a struggle in the back half here. Is it this one? It's this one. It's nice that we found it first try. Early on in the run, I was finding a lot of them on the first drill. It's random which one it is, and there's 5 you can look at. But in the back half of the run, I've been consistently getting it on the 4th or 5th one. Which, having to hunt, it's time loss. 20% of the time, it's the first try every time. I'll say that. Alright, let's see here. Alright. This is not terrible. I feel like maybe I can get somewhat of a groove back here. Let's use this, because we're a little bit stuck. We can get a little bit unstuck. We can get some pieces. Must have misread that. Okay, we gotta focus. Second strike means time to focus. Alright, so we chip that out. We just need a yellow. Grab a power up. We just gotta survive until the game decides we are allowed to have a yellow. Or I could use the power up. I kinda wanna save it. There we go, we're out. Thank goodness. It gets difficult. Alright, unique. Where is the drill? To figure out where we're starting. So we have that. Mostly I'm not in practice on these 4 shape levels. I've been mostly doing the 2 shape levels lately. The 4 shape levels are extremely extremely difficult. Come over like this. Bring that up. Gonna come down here. Again, there are 16 possible pictures we could have here. I need one more of these to be able to get what I need done. And they are not all equally good, although it's not nearly as much variation as the Connect is really the one where where it really can change the entire balance of your run, depending on whether you get a good, mediocre, or bad pattern on that stage. Anyway, I don't need these, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. So we spend a lot of time just managing pieces once we get into these four-shape ones, because we end up waiting on specific pieces, and then they never show up. If you've ever played Tetris, you know how it is. That. This is the bottle opener. That's my name for this particular shape. And we are most of the way through opening it. I don't need this. We'll just get rid of it. Found a way. So, what can we do? How can we finish this job? Let's pull that out. We need to go up here. And then we need to get these out. If I can get this down here. But now we're just stuck on, I think we're just stuck on that 1Z, and I think then if we can get that, we can get out of here. Yep, there we go. Let's go. Alright, let's find shift. We have 4 drills. And I kinda wanna work on them one at a time. We're gonna use the magnet though. We're gonna take some of the area in between. So what we gotta do is we gotta get down to the bottom of all 4 and then start bringing the shapes we find on the bottom together. That's the challenge here. So we want to make sure that we work the area in between and do the least extra work. Thanks for the follow. Even though things have slowed down, we still do not name followers, just because we respect lurkers. Mostly I really started focusing on that during the bot problem era. I'm kind of glad that we can kind of talk about that somewhat in past tense at this point. It's down here, okay. I actually only just noticed this is only a 3-shape level, and I appreciate that to an extreme degree. Sometimes the game does decide it's tired of being mean to you and it wants to be nice to you for just a minute. So we do need to make a little more room over here, and now we're just waiting on a square. It has to be an actual square, we can't use the wild. Once we have the square, we can come over here and drag this around, we can finish this off. Find the tower. Yep, as KNH pointed out. They rolled out all those new emotes to everybody just a couple days ago. Oh, dang it. Where are you? Where's the tower? There it is. So, emotes are all up to date. I don't stream for the money, which is good, because I wouldn't be being very successful at it, but I don't stream for the money, so emotes are available for cheap on channel points. That's my way of giving back to my audience. emotes pretty much come from the aforementioned rhythm game, Crossbeats, which as I said, I do that on Tuesday nights typically and Saturday mornings. If you'd like to see what that's about, we'll basically be back on about 13 hours from now. And it's great just for listening to tunes. I know that I will do that with other rhythm game streams. It's just go listen to the music. Rhythm game radio is a real thing. Let's check this out. Nice Coronia. Coronia is the mascot of Crossbeats. It's a cat. Everybody loves cats. Get this out of here. We're good. We might save time on this episode. This feels less bad than everything else we've done so far tonight. At least for a while. I actually had a really spicy pace on the first part of the game. So the credits roll after 3 episodes and then after 5 episodes. So those are actually 2 categories. I usually just play them consecutively because you can. If you finish all 5, you finish the first 3. It's just math. We had a really spicy start. And then I had one bad level that cost me 3 minutes in and of itself. Not a bad episode, one bad singular stage. Cost me 3 minutes, and that was kind of the end of the run of my chances to PB for the short run. Then the long run has had its own problems. Mostly just, it's long, and if you get behind, you can't really reset and start over. You either have to change to a shorter category or just play it out. I'm so deep in the run, I just want to play it out. I want to show you guys what the game does when we get to 6.5 here, and what it's going to ask me to do. Because it gets worse. It gets worse than this. Do we need 3x3 or do we need 4x4? Sure seems like we need 4x4. That's not surprising. What do we... Still gotta get that corner out there. Require that I do this. Bring that down. Bring this over this. Can't interact with that one. We did get to it. Alright. Get this thing over here gone. Now this wild. I'm hopeful if I did not do my math right. I think there we go. Yep, gold! Positive progress. It's not gonna make up for the last couple, but you know, it's nice to prove that, hey, I actually did an episode that I'm happy with. I swear I had another one that I just dropped in this area, but no, I don't see it. Anyway, this is where we're supposed to be anyway, so we're okay. If you drop a drill and you lose track of it, that's also really, really bad. They have those little dots hovering above them. If you look very carefully in this area, you can see that dot. It's really hard to see. Alright, we have immense speed pressure at this point. And pieces that are not cooperative. I don't need the T's, I need really what I need. Just greens. A lot of them. Alright. We can get that over here. Making a lot of progress. Get rid of those. You see I dropped the same piece twice there because I didn't want the second one. And yeah, you can get away with that. You have to be a little bit cautious about it. This is not a good setup. We can pull that piece through diagonally, but it cost me a lot of time that I did not want to spend on it. Alright. Pull this out, sure. Let's get over here like this. 1, 2. And then over here, 1, 2. Misread that. It's okay, it's first strike. First strike doesn't hurt. First strike is kind of free. Second strike means you have to start playing excessively cautiously, because the third strike is the one that actually costs you time. Anyway, I'm just getting kind of caught up on a lot of things I don't need. This should finish it. We should be out. There we go. Literally never... Yeah, the dots are really hard to see. If you don't see them the first time, you don't have a lot of hope of finding them the second time. Like this, and then come over here, go like that. Down. Over. I think we got about half an hour left on this mess. And then when that's done, this is a lot, so that will definitely be the end of me for the evening. But we still probably got about half an hour. Probably a little over half an hour because we're noticeably behind pace. Let's use this. We gotta get down in here. We gotta see what we're dealing with. Hey, Azure. We're having a terrible run, but I also have a large number of new friends thanks to Arcus. So, all in all, it's been a good evening. We did have a chance at a really good pace. Okay, this is the good one. We want to go down here. Let's see. So we do that, and we come over. What do we got left? So we had, yeah, I was about 3 minutes ahead through somewhere in episode like 3-5. And then I had a really bad connect and lost all of it, and ended up about 20 seconds behind at the end of episode 3. So I lost a chance to improve that record. And then the back half of the game has not been my strongest play for sure. Anyway, we're almost out of here. We're just gonna need that one L. And this kind of stage, this should be a good time save. And if you're wondering how I knew where to dig, like I said, 8 patterns. I've got the notes. I know exactly where it's going to be. And nobody's ever told me that notes are a tool-assisted speedrun, so... bring this around. Oh, I messed that up. That was in the wrong position. And those X's mean we're so high up that I can't actually drop there. I don't think I mentioned that yet. I guess I thought it was relatively obvious, but I should explain it. I'm gonna save the power up for the next stage, because the next stage is the Crystal Tower. We needed a lot more on the Crystal Tower than we do on Brick. Brick is the easiest of the stages. I don't think I've shouted out the music in this game yet today. Shoutouts to Neil Voss. This soundtrack is the best on the N64. Don't at me. Or do. I don't really care. Get rid of that. Again, don't need this. Can I do anything meaningful? I'm gonna try. So can I chip that away? Really? I think we can finish the job right here. There we go. Crystal Tower. Most important thing is not to crash it. Be careful. It's right at the start, which is nice. It's gonna be really difficult to deal with this with 4 shapes, though. So we can try to do some power-up milling. Was able to make a power piece there. So we need to bring this down like this, and then try that. A little bit of shuffling. Again, we need power-ups, and we need them wherever we can get them. So we're gonna take this over here. Bring this over here. Do a little shuffling. Get me the power up that I need. I'm gonna try to let's do that. It's not gonna count for double, but it's gonna count for something, and that's what matters. And we do another little shimmy. Similarly, we'll do one more here. Do the gravity drop here. And we'll throw that down here. Okay, that was... I did have room. Yeah, we're gonna run out of time on that. I need to take a moment here and get the game to give me more power pieces, and also to kind of stop trying to murder me with the clock. Here, this is promising. To get under here, if we can get under here, we can just grab this, and then we can just throw this. Ooh, dynamite. That's nice. Look at that. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. So we aren't entirely out of the woods yet, so I shouldn't. Need one more power up, I think. I think it is probably in my best interest just to take the mist drop, because that'll speed the entire situation up. Mess that up though. No, let's go. Let's get this. One more, and I need a place to use it. This is not gonna be it. That sucks. Mess that up. Okay, we got the one more power up. Let's throw it on the correct side, and then let's see if we have what we need to clean up. There we go. We got through. We got through. It was rough, but we got through. Alright, so hide and seek. This looks like we only have to deal with 3 shapes, which, thank goodness, makes my life just a little bit more. Yep, nearby 1-story clear, disaster. Actual dynamite, just fine. Power-ups don't affect the Crystal Tower. and we are very thankful for this because it makes it a lot more manageable. So the original codename, I didn't say codename, but the working title of this game was Fear, P-H-E-A-R, before Nintendo bought the rights to it and then also licensed the Tetris name. It's not quite as good as Tetris the Grandmaster 3 Terror Instinct, but it's definitely up there in terms of puzzle game names. TGM3 is one of the best named games of all time. It's called Terror Instinct, and that's absolutely a reasonable name for that game. That game should terrify you. If it doesn't, you're either way too good at it, or you have no idea what you just got yourself into. Alright, we got this. Still caught on that corner, but I think we'll be out right here. Nope, what's holding me in? Is it this? There we go. See, that wasn't bad. We bled so much time in a couple stages, but we're picking it back up. Oh, well, unfortunate. That's just me mashing through the menus and not doing a good job of it. It's not this one. Is it this one? That's fine. This is not the one where I feel super threatened by the clock. Here we go, we found it. It gets a lot worse when we get later. Okay, I do not want what I have here. I don't have very little I can do with it. At least this buys me a little more room. Right, we're gonna throw this down over here. We don't know which way we have to go yet, so we shouldn't. We should just go right at the drill. We got that. Okay, we kind of picked the exact wrong direction to go spelunking it. So let's try to correct that. Like that. Alright, what's in my... Down like this. Maybe like that with 2. I think this yellow should get us out of here. There we go. Not bad. My thumb is getting tired. I've been at this for 4 hours. I do not know how Arcus can do this 8 hours a day. Man's a legend. I think there was a banner. That's something we can take offline to Discord. I probably won't get to it tonight because by the time I'm done with this, I am going to be ready to crash. But I can look at that. I know there was I know we did some logo work for that. Way back in the day, I used to work on DDR. I used to do DDR step files as a hobby. I was never all that good at DDR in specific. passable, but certainly not good. And I'm certainly not good these days. I'm definitely aged out of DDR in specific. Okay, I wish I had a power-up that would make sense to use here, because I need it, because we are just locked on garbage right now. But it also doesn't really make sense to use the power-ups I have. But friend Azure was reworking and re-releasing a pack of DDR files that I spearheaded back in like 2005. It's really old school stuff. Are we out? We're out. Let's go. This is a shift, right? Find the drills. We have found all 4 drills. We're gonna go right in this area because that's where we need to work. It didn't give me any better use for the zigzags. I was hoping that it would give me something I could do with disease. It did not. Go like that. Pop. Still don't have much I can do with these, so we'll do what we can. Not much. So. Still like. Nope. Just want to get rid of it, and it's really difficult when you don't have anything in the area. You can see red time and how aggressive it is in terms of coming at you. C3 of the 4, and I think the other one is up this way. Alright. Good news is I didn't get too lost in the stage in the process. Bring that over. We can get these glowy pieces that will help control the clock. The glowy pieces have a number of other neat properties that don't really impact the speedrun. This. I'm just gonna burn it. Oh, and now we're gonna fire the rocket. I didn't actually need that, given that we had actually already lost the power up. We had already committed to the strike. The strike's okay. It got us out faster, to be honest. Let's find the tower. It's not crystal. There it is. And now let's find literally anything I can do with this nonsense. That's the hard part. Let's throw a rocket down. It's always helpful when we've got it. Okay, that was a mistake on my part. I kind of lost control of my piece just a little bit. What we got? Let's need to bring this up here like that. Chip, go like that. This. Got a gravity combo there. You'll see my multiplier went up. Again, that really doesn't matter for the speedrun. We really don't care. We can throw down this up here. Seems actually useful, even if it's duplicative of the piece we just got. this point, I actually don't want to use it because we're almost out. Just stuck on this square. All we need is that. Isn't bad. We got 2 minutes for the next stage. Alright. So I'm gonna throw this off this way. I probably should have waited a little bit, to be honest. But I didn't, so I was gonna move it. I kind of wish I could show you a little. I might show you, everyone who's sticking around, a little bit of the early game, just so I can show you how much faster I can actually play it. We won't be able to do too much of it because it's pretty late, but I can kind of just show you a little bit of how the game starts. So at this point, everything's actually pretty slow and deliberate. Even as fast as I am. I mean, I'm still going as fast as the game will let me, don't get me wrong. But in the early stages, we can fly. Let's get this over here. We'll bridge that gap like that. We do, in fact, have reason. I am not going to attempt to explain Bimani Giddits to the Raiders. I think that will go over like a lead balloon. But tomorrow is actually the official International Day of Rhythm Games on 20 November because of a classic Beatmania song named 20 November. Gold? If we didn't have those 3 bad chapters, we would have actually done really well. So we go like that, and where neither of those, it gets actually really difficult to try to even find the right piece to drop the drills. It's not that one. This one. It's not that one, so it's going to be the last option, or we messed up. Sometimes it can actually be really subtle what you're looking for, because there's like a gray robot picture, and that one can... Game, I don't need this. No, I don't need any of this. Why are you giving me so many? I cannot work with this. Okay, we're gonna have to extreme measures. We are so far away from what I actually want to be doing, but we gotta scratch to stay alive. Alright, let's go like this. Down. Alright, there we go. We're almost through. Yeah, I think I'm gonna show you just a little bit of the easier parts of the game. Just because I kind of want to show you what it looks like. And if you stuck around this long, I think it'll be interesting. make it fly. Alright, just get this cleaned up. Get rid of that. Yellow doesn't do me any good. Need to do any of these. Nor this. Alright. Ship all this out. What else is down there that could possibly be holding me in? Green. We get this, we get this green resolved. Alright. Let's see what's gonna hold me in. Is gonna be a yellow and a blue. Or and a teal. Get this here. There we go. There we go. Alright. Connect. This is our last connect. Screw it, I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't have any way to use these squares, so just go right for the power up. Like that. We gotta have this so we can do that. What else we got? So we're gonna get as much of this out of the way as we can. Bring this down. Still kind of just stuck on the same shapes over and over again. That was me getting greedy, trying to get rid of stuff because I didn't need it. And it was more than the game was willing to let me do. Let's do we still need to see to the right. Alright, so it's just up. So if we're going just up, we have a chance at a good one. So we're going to aim right about here. Unfortunately, we're going to get off of where we want to be because the pieces are not going to let us dig where we want to dig, and we're going to have to do some work off to the side. If we're lucky, we'll get the good pattern and we'll be out of here real quick. If we're unlucky, we'll do what we did with an earlier connect and take 3 strikes trying to manage the useless pieces that it's giving us. Because they are just being not good. So this is not going to be the good pattern. This is going to be the worst of the patterns. So we have to go to a entirely separate dig on top of this one. Well, in addition to this one. So we'll just take that off. We just need to go 10 spaces left. So it's right about here. But we have to be very careful. We don't have a spare stride. Result to be able to dig a little bit further away from the area where I actually want to be digging, which is obnoxious, but so we're going to throw this down. Thank you. And then go over here. Will. I don't feel comfortable trying to get rid of the third one under these conditions. It's too dangerous. 2 of them, I'm very confident that I can get rid of 2 pieces. The third at this moment scares me. Please let me out. Okay. We'll get our strikes back. 3 stages. Got 3 stages left. Just find a brick. And if we can get some power-ups here, we can totally bank those into the crystal tower. That's actually really neat that we might get a little bit of a somewhat easier stage here down. that. Oh, nope. That piece was blocked. I'm not sure what was holding it in. It's that green. Okay. Just misread it. Let me get this green out of here. It is causing problems. That now. Alright. So if we can get this green out of here. The thing holding me in at this point is going to be... Nope. Alright. That wasted a lot of time trying to get it to actually grab the piece that I told it to and it refused. So now, even though we had the piece we needed, it wouldn't let us use it, so we could actually do all this. And what's holding me in right now is the green one. Okay, that's part of why it wasn't going great. We can still set a real hardware world record. Be just very disappointing because real hardware should be faster, not slower. But I think we still have a shot. Alright, so this is going to absolutely be horrible, but we knew that. Welcome to the last crystal tower. We're gonna try. Again, we're going to try to set things up. We're going to try to farm some power-ups. Can I get another one of these? Slide that over. We're going to set this up like this. I'm going to throw that. Do I have another? I'm looking for anything else that anywhere else I can do some power-up milling. Situation's not great. I think we should be okay to do that there. Right. What I want to do is I want to grab that. And then we can take this off to the side here. It's really hard to mill power-ups on this particular stage. For a number of reasons, not the least. That was a misdrop. Not the least of which. Okay, we got that. That's nice. Like, it's just the time pressure is so high, and there's so many pieces, and so few of them are the long rectangles. That makes it really hard to mill. Step this up, we can get this, and then we can bring this down, and then we can go 1, 2. We can make sure that this is brought as far away from the tower as we can handle. Let's get this out of here. And you'll notice that when we're doing it this way, we are always making sure we have some gap. Still would like to mill some power-ups here, though. It's gonna be very helpful to get that. That must have been that misdrop I made however long ago. There's one. Can we find another? There's something. Oh, set up like this. Over, please. There we go. There we go. Well, we survived that. Okay. The game has one last trick up its sleeve. This is the only level that is at max depth. So we need to actually slide around blocks until we can open up a gap to do a drop. Once we get through that problem, I'm not gonna say it gets easy, but it certainly gets less ridiculous. But it's gonna be blinking red at me this entire time. So if we can do that, do this, bop, that. Power-ups are gonna really help here. We're kind of out of the immediate pressure situation. So this. So what I'm going to do here is a little bit unusual. We're going to reach underneath there. Okay, we need to expand horizontally here. And we need to expand even more horizontally here. We've got enough coverage vertically. We need to go horizontal. So if I can take this, do that. More horizontally. You know, I'd be mad, but I can't. I cannot be mad at that statement. It's exactly the right amount of done. Just let me out. We are done. 3:14. Let me go check real quick. I have to move this. I want to see real quick. Is that is a real hardware world record. That is a real hardware world record. So we can't argue with that. All right. So for everyone who stuck around, we're gonna watch the credits, and then I'm gonna do the first chapter. The first chapter will take us 10 more minutes. So the first episode. The first episode will take us. So I have 13 minutes there. I'm gonna put down a stream marker because yeah, this is technically this is a real